Hi, this is Joe, and today we're going to be going over scoring in tennis. Let's talk about a couple different terms that we'll be using to describe areas of the court and things that might happen. The deuce side of the court. The deuce side of the court is anything to the right of the center line of a tennis court when you are facing the net. The ad side of the tennis court. The ad side of the tennis court is any part of the court that is to the left of the center line when you are facing the net. The doubles alley. The doubles alleys are the outermost lanes which are present on most tennis courts. These are only used when playing doubles, which is when 4 people are playing instead of 2. If the ball is hit into either of these alleys during a singles match, when only 2 people are playing, that is considered out and the point would be over. The service boxes. The service boxes are the area where the first shot, the serve in tennis, must go to start the point. After that, the ball can be hit anywhere in the singles court if you are playing singles, or anywhere in the doubles court if you're playing doubles. A let. A let is when you or your opponent is serving, and the first or second serve hits the net and goes over into the correct service box. If this happens, the server gets a chance to redo that service without penalty. If the let occurred on the first serve, they would still have 2 chances to make their serve. If a let occurred on the second serve, they would only have 1 chance to make their serve. If the serve hits the net and does not land in the correct service box, that would be considered out. The scoring in tennis is love, 15, 30, 40, and if you win when you're at 40, you win the game. If you are tied with your opponent at 40-40, also called deuce, one player needs to win 2 points in a row to win the game. If the server wins the deuce point, the score is add in. If the returner wins the deuce point, the score is add out. Remember, every deuce point is played from the deuce side, and every add point is played from the add side. A set. A set is where you have to win 6 games by a margin of at least 2 games. Match is a term used to describe an entire tennis contest. Matches are usually played best of 3 sets, but can be played best of 5 as well. Now on to how to score. When you start your tennis match, you will always begin serving on the deuce side of the court. The starting score is love-love, also called love-all, and some people will say 0-0 or 0-all interchangeably. Before each point, the server must call the score. When serving, the server has 2 chances to get their serve in. If they make their first serve, the point is played out. If they miss their first serve, they get a second chance to make their serve. If they miss their serve 2 times in a row, that's called a double fault and they lose the point. When serving, you can stand anywhere behind the baseline and inside of the center line and the singles sideline if you're playing singles, or the center sideline and the double sideline if you're playing doubles. You must hit the ball out of the air before it bounces. Prior to making contact with your serve, you cannot touch any part of the baseline, sideline, and center line, or the inside of the tennis court. A point ends in one of 3 ways: a ball being hit out of bounds, into the net, or if a ball bounces twice on yours or your opponent's side of the net. After the point is over, both players will switch to the ad side of the court and prepare to play a second point. If the server won that point, the score would be 15-love. If the server had lost that point, the score would be love-15. This will then continue until one player has won a total of 4 points with a margin of at least 2 points. And the call game, set, and match is made when one player wins. Now that you've watched this, we hope you have a decent understanding of how to score and some of the different situations you may run into on court. Make sure to go out and give it a shot with a friend, and we'll look forward to seeing you all out here.